Hey, Robyn, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. What's the weather like there in Indiana?
It's sunny today, and I don't know how warm it is. I haven't been outside yet, but the sun is nice. We've had some rain this week.
Yeah, we have
So,
two in Virginia. We have two in Virginia Beach. But well, hey, you have been a partner and part of Project Lucas for a long time. How long have you been with us and part of Project Lucas?
yeah, well, I started sponsoring a child when in 2012. I started sponsoring Ian when he was 5 years old, and he's now 13. And I also sponsor his brother. I think since 2018,
Wow,
Daniel. So.
gotcha. So what draws you to Project Lucas? What pulls you in?
So many things. I think, you know, of course, I've had the opportunity to go to Kenya and see things for myself firsthand. And that draws me because there's that personal connection I feel now. But even before that, one of our kids was planning a trip to go to Kenya. And so sitting in the meetings and planning that trip and hearing things that just really kind of to my heart about the situation there and how blessed I am, and so that draws me. The mission. Um, Doug and I have fostered children. We've adopted kids. So children are just have been a consistent part of our life and our heart,
Yeah,
and to know that there are kids out there that can't go to school because they just lack a simple notebook, you know, that's just unacceptable and unreal to me. So to be able to help that is amazing, and just to know that just such a small amount of money to what to me
yeah.
can be such a have such a great impact is how can I not?
So why? So kind of take me to the next question. Why do you sponsor a child, or what benefits do you see in your family and make that sacrifice every month?
Well, like I said, it is such a small. It's kind of not even a sacrifice almost because it's such a small amount that can impact a child so much. And I think that like your mission statement, and like we've talked about so many times, that education opens doors and it can bring hope to the kids, and that's so true. I mean, when they have education and they know that they're loved, I think that that is helpful to them. And it also, in turn, um, can teach my kids that there's something, bigger and larger for them to be involved in. And that's important that we look outside ourselves and can be centered on others. Um, that's what God wants us to do. And I think that that's part of the reason, a big reason that it appeals to us. Our kids, we have our pictures of our boys sitting around our house, and we talk about them on a regular basis. My grandchildren even know about them and know their names now, and they're a part of our family. So I think it just me it's very gratifying and rewarding to know that we can have an impact even though we're thousands of miles away,
Yeah,
um, to for someone, and that can have ramifications for them today but also in the future and eternally because we're giving.
wow. Well, my next question was, how would you encourage someone to sponsor a child? You kind of already answered that a little bit already, but do you have anything else you would add on to that?
How would I encourage them?
Or why would you?
Why would I encourage them? For those reasons. It's just, I mean, it's just like Christmas. When you are able to give someone else a gift, and I mean, it's rewarding to you and it makes you feel good. It's almost better to be the giver than the one who's receiving. And that's kind of how it is here. I mean, I enjoy giving to them, but I am really the biggest receiver of the blessing. because I have seen them grow. I've seen them mature, those Ian and Daniel both. And because my children have been exposed to them, I've been able to have different conversations about the blessings that God's provided to us here, and the access to different things that we have here that they don't have. And I think that that's why people should get involved, because it gives you a different perspective than you had before, and it makes you more content and have more gratitude for the things you have, and you get the benefit of helping somebody else.
That's awesome. One of the things, we always tell people, it's a discipleship process. You're helping the kids and the families in their discipleship process, but it's also a discipleship process for us too. So awesome. So during this time of COVID-19 and the pandemic and everything, why is it important you think it's important to give now?
Well, I realize, and as we were talking earlier, in my job, I hear from a lot of people who are hurting, and I know that there are many people in the United States right now that are struggling. But, most of those people, most of us, still, we can depend on our government for a stimulus check, or unemployment, or we have a safety net, or we have electricity, and we have running water and things like that. And Kenyans, a lot of them don't have those basic things on a day-to-day basis. So, and can't depend on their government in the same way that we can.
Right.
And so this crisis has really magnified for them just, how desperate a situation can become, I guess, if they have to choose between, buying a mask or food, or if they have to be quarantined to their house. I mean, I can watch TV, or I can turn on a light. They don't have light. They sit in the dark all day, so I think that even sometimes in our struggle, we may be struggling, we can realize that we still have more, and that we can help people, who are less fortunate than we are. So that's probably what I would say to that.
That's awesome. Hey, Robyn, thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for your sacrifice you and your family make for Project Lucas and helping us carry out our mission. And it's making an impact, helping the gospel go forward, especially right now. So thank you so much.
Thanks for all you guys do. We really appreciate it and love you all.
All right. Have a great day.
You too.